Bibi, I don't agree with the damn thing you say, but I love you.
These were Biden's words for Netanyahu a few years ago, but he doesn't love Netanyahu anymore, and Netanyahu doesn't love him either. The reason: Obama wasn't a good friend of Israel, and Biden isn't either. The legacy that Trump left behind is now being undone by Biden. Hello, welcome to TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I am Sanbir Singh Ranhotra, and in this video I will explain to you the roller coaster of a relationship between US President Joe Biden and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. For starters, it's complicated. Diplomacy and geopolitics tend to expose the default lines that plague ostensibly stable relationships. Take the new US President Joe Biden and Israel's longest-serving Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, for example. The two are generally reported to have shared a close relationship since the 1980s. As such, the relationship is said to go beyond official engagement, but they seem to be falling apart over geopolitical differences. At the core of the Biden-Netanyahu fallout is the Iran nuclear deal. Biden is desperate to rejoin the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action 2015, a brainchild of his former boss Barack Obama. But Netanyahu finds any plan to rejoin the Iran nuclear deal abominable. Obama hated Netanyahu due to the latter's objections about the Iran nuclear deal. Biden doesn't seem to love the Israeli Prime Minister either, and Netanyahu himself hates both of them over their inclination to engage Tehran. The cracks in the relationship between Biden and Netanyahu started emerging when Obama initiated the Iran nuclear deal. Back then, Biden was the Vice President of the United States, but this time around, things are different. Biden is in charge of affairs, yet he seems rather nonchalant about Israel's security interests in the Middle East region. As such, Netanyahu and Obama had every reason to hate each other. Obama messed up Israel's two main geopolitical interests, reigning in Iran and pro-Palestine sentiment. For Obama, promoting the two-state solution by instigating pro-Palestine sentiment and initiating the Iran nuclear deal was a political and ideological compulsion. And for Israel's Prime Minister, Obama's policies were simply exceptional. Netanyahu reportedly went as far as lecturing Obama on Middle East politics at the White House in 2011. A year earlier, Biden had visited Israel, and during that visit, the Jewish nation had announced a new settlement building in East Jerusalem, a decision that was dubbed insulting by the then Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. But what was Biden doing? He was the vice president in the Obama administration and, more importantly, believed to be a decades-old friend of Netanyahu. Yet, it seems that Biden had refused to help out the Israeli Prime Minister. In 2014, Biden bluntly told Netanyahu,
Bibi, I don't agree with the damn thing you say, but I love you.
In short, Biden implied that he won't help Netanyahu in his friction with Obama. Yet, US-Israel relationship matured with Trump's accession to power. Trump was one of the most pro-Israel presidents in a long time. Netanyahu and Trump got along really well, and Netanyahu realized how Trump resolved the two biggest issues facing Israel by withdrawing the US from the Iran nuclear deal, and thereafter by burying the Palestine sentiment by brokering Abraham Accords between Arabs and Israel. The problems with the Biden administration and the Obama administration aren't dissimilar. Biden endorses the two-state solution as the only path forward in the Israel-Palestine conflict, and we already know how desperately Biden is trying to rejoin the Iran nuclear deal. Netanyahu has himself shown the will to criticize Biden's attempts to rejoin the Iran nuclear deal. Within the Netanyahu government, there is a growing sentiment about how things were better off with Trump at the helm of affairs. In fact, Netanyahu and Biden haven't got off to a very good start. Biden might not hate Netanyahu, unlike Obama, but at least the sitting president doesn't love the Israeli Prime Minister, as against what media houses have to say. Yet, Israel's Prime Minister hates both Obama and Biden equally.